A very pleasant good night, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, happy to join you all once again in this 48 video. In this part 48 video, well, once again, this is Eric Braxton, your Christian brother, speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. Where once again in this part 48 video, I'm teaching you all, the people of Australia, New Zealand, Wellington, New Zealand, Belfast, Ireland, London, England, the United States of America, and the rest of the world throughout the international community, teaching them that AJ Miller of Australia is not Jesus Christ. And I just want to mention once again in this part 48 video, AJ Miller, in one of his videos, he write on the board, I am Jesus. This is what AJ Miller write on the board there. I am AJ Miller and deal with it. Well, to the people of Australia who will see this video and the rest of the world, whosoever see this video any part of the world, I, Eric Braxton, I am not doing no writing on the board. But what I'm speaking, I want this truth that I'm speaking, I want it to be written in all your heart, mind, and soul by absorbing the information. So it will be in your heart, mind, and soul. So, to AJ Miller, I am not doing no writing on the board, but I'm writing the truth about the falsehood that he is on in the hearts of the children of men everywhere. So they will beware of AJ Miller, that he's an imposter. Right? So I, Eric Braxton, is doing that writing and I'm dealing with it. So I am saying AJ Miller, just as AJ Miller writes his silliness and his foolishness on the board, he is Jesus Christ and he wants mankind to deal with that, accept that falsehood when he's an imposter, when he's not Jesus Christ. Well, I am dealing it in this aspect. AJ Miller, you are not Jesus Christ and I'm dealing with it. But as you could see, this little Christian boy Eric Braxton is not doing no writing on the board. I'm speaking the truth with my mouth and I'm writing that truth in the hearts and in the mind and the soul of all those who will accept this truth that I'm teaching them. They will absorb it in the heart, mind and soul. AJ Miller, you are a perfect writer on the board because you do a lot of writing on the board. After all, you is an academic. I am not that bright physically as you, my dear friend. Keep in mind, I just want to remind you, you are playing with the word divine truth. I am not playing the word with divine truth. I'm telling the people the truth about you, that you are imposter and you are not Jesus Christ. So I am dealing with truth and I am not playing with the truth. You see, I am speaking truth. When you are speaking falsehood, I want people to believe you that you are speaking the truth and teaching them the truth. On the contrary. So, people of Australia and the rest of the world, you see, I, Eric Braxton, I'm teaching you all the facts. AJ Miller continue to play the fool and the foolish game with the minds of the people. What will AJ Miller benefit in the long run, my dear brothers and sisters of Australia and the rest of the world? What he think he is benefiting by fooling all these people for all these months, all these years? What will he achieve in the long run? Don't you know he is shaming himself each day by maintaining that false claim? And the guy is so bold-facedly, so bold-faced. All the foreigners that are coming to join AJ Miller, really, and believing in him generally, that he's the real thing, Jesus Christ reincarnate, the man is standing up in front of them and smiling and laughing. First, the man is bold-faced and telling them he is Jesus Christ. You ever see the bold-facedness about this man, AJ Miller? Every time I watch AJ Miller, I shake my head on her. But I do it physically, I do it mentally. I shake in my head. Because the guy is an imposter. claiming to be what he is not. Brothers and sisters. And he is watching these big people in the face and telling them he is Jesus Christ. And you know these people are accepting what he is saying. And what this little Christian boy, I want to share a key observation with you all that I have observed by watching this video. Let me share it with you all. In a lot of A.J. Miller videos, I see that these people, Australian like himself, his Australian brothers and sisters who are attending his seminar and his meeting and who is part of his clique, his banner followers, I notice that a lot of the ladies who are watching A.J. Miller while they are teaching them, they are glued to the man, and a lot of them are smiling. They're so glued to A.J. Miller that these women, like, they just want to hold A.J. Miller and kiss him up like a little baby, like a little lollipop. Yes, I observe with these women and them. They so like A.J. Miller. They just, when they're in the presence of A.J. Miller, like, they feel a joy, they feel a peace, they feel comforted. They just like this, like, they just like to see A.J. Miller, the way how we move, the way how we write, the way how we lecture to them, the way how the man talk, the way how the man smile. I observe a ageable woman. While A.J. Miller is talking, she hands so and she only smiling. And she's smiling. You understand? They are in love with the man. Not in the context to be in love with him sexually. Not in that context. It means they wholly and solely believe what the man is telling them. They put their trust and faith in him. Right? And these women, they're much older than he, you know. They could be them. These women could be A.J. Miller's mother. He's just a little. A.J. Miller is just a little youth boy, a little youth child in the context to these women. These women are much older than he. And you see how they put the faith and the confidence in this man. And I, Eric Braxton, this little Christian boy, Eric Braxton, have observed that key observation. And I only shaking my head. That these big people allowing A.J. Miller to take them on that ride, of course, of destruction. What can A.J. Miller do to them? He cannot save them. He cannot redeem them. He don't have no salvation in his anthem for mankind. He cannot give them life. Any of his cliques or bands or followers, his disciples die tomorrow. He can't bring them out of the grave. Brothers and sisters. And they are following this man. Brothers and sisters. And all these things that I am concerned about. Yes, I am concerned about that. And I'm appealing to you all, people of Australia and the rest of the world, to keep far away from A.J. Miller. He's only fooling himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a serious matter that is at hand. And I am dealing with it in the context that he is not Jesus Christ. He is dealing with it in the sense that he is marked on the board. A.J. Miller marked on the board foolishly and absurdity on the board. He marked, I am Jesus Christ, and he wants mankind to accept that and deal with it. Well, I am saying on the contrary, on the other hand, A.J. Miller, you are not Jesus Christ, and I am dealing with it. I am teaching the people and educating the people the right and proper way about you. You are not Jesus Christ. Yes, my dear friends. Yes, my dear friends, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, and it's looked like A.J. Miller have no intention of giving up that game of deception that he's leading the people on. Because you know why? I observed him in one of his videos. He said, one of his videos with that British filmmaker, Thomas Leader. You know what he said? Telling Thomas Leader, well, if I pass on today or tomorrow, which means if he died today or tomorrow, he will be in the spirit world and all these things. So it means, by that intention, he have no intention of giving up that foolish game that he is on plain Jesus Christ. So he make up his mind to die that way, claiming to be Jesus Christ and allowing these people to follow him till the end of his physical death. You see the stupidity and the absurdity about this man, brothers and sisters? And these are the facts that I'm enjoying and bringing to you all attention. Do you all want to be part of that foolishness and stupidity along with A.J. Miller, people of Australia and the rest of the world? I, Eric Braxton, do not want you all to be part of that foolishness and stupidity concerning A.J. Miller. And in order not to be a part of his stupidity and absurdity when he claiming to be Jesus Christ, is for not you all to join him and follow him. That's the only how you all will not be a part of his game of deception and the foolishness that he is on, by not joining him and by not accepting his teaching, but accepting what I am teaching you all about, to stay away from him and his false teaching, so that you all will not end up in his bands of clique, part of his clique and his bands of followers. Do you all want to end up there? I pray not. So in order for you all not to end up there, I have provided you all with a lot of teaching about A.J. Miller in this current series. Or look at all my videos on YouTube about A.J. Miller, study it very carefully. In that way you all will have a comprehensive, all-round understanding what I teach you about A.J. Miller, that he is not Jesus Christ. The information I put it out there is you all to study it now. In that way you will all get the key information and that I'm teaching you all about A.J. Miller, that he's not Jesus Christ. And with that information at all your exposal, by studying the videos that I put on YouTube in the public domain, that will prevent you all from making that wrong choice by going and joining A.J. Miller and being part of his clique of followers. That will prevent you all from making that wrong choice, from going and joining A.J. Miller and his clique. So you all will not be a part of A.J. Miller and his clique. But by listening what I say and accepting what I say, you all will be making the right choice by accepting the truth that I'm giving you all, so that you all will not be a part of his clique by going and joining A.J. Miller. My dear brothers and sisters. Well, brothers and sisters, I've come to the end of this video. May the grace of God be with you and with me and with the human family from this day forth and forevermore. Shalom, peace. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends.